What's going on, everybody? So today I wanted to do like a top 3 survival items that I would pick for a survival situation of being dropped off somewhere and I could only take 3 items with me. Number 3 is all messed up, so just bear with me here. Number 1, I think, would be my alpha dog. This thing is just a beast, and I whack stuff with this. I have used this thing for everything, but my number 1 item would probably be my knife, and you might have a different knife. This is the one I like. It works for me. It's definitely one of those. I like this one. But a knife, you're gonna need a knife pretty much no matter what. Some sort of fire starter. Here's one of the ferro rods. I still haven't used this one. Still got that big handle on it. This is one I just threw in the bag and never did anything with it. But doesn't mean you have to have one with a handle. Doesn't mean you need a ferrocerium rod. These ones do work pretty good. I think they were the Bayite ones. I might have a couple left somewhere over here. But either way, here's one. And so my second item is going to be probably a ferrocerium rod. You can make tinder with the knife. You can make the fire. So some sort of fire making and a knife. Those are my, like, if I only had 2 things, it'd probably just be those 2 because I need a fire. Number 3 item is 2, but 3, but 2, but 3. However you do that. I'm torn. I'm so torn between a bottle. So my number 3 item, I would probably, depending on where I was getting dropped off, if I had no other choice or something. These are great because they're a container. You can put stuff in it. You can boil your water in it. Collect berries and put them in there, whatever you want. This specific one does have a cap and a little carabiner, but whatever. Some sort of a container to be able to cook. And here's the new fly tarp thing I got. I still have not used this one, but on that 3, this is like a 10 by 10. On that 3 items, I'm torn. Maybe you guys could help me between this. Basically a tarp. This one's just got a bunch of ropes and stuff with it. I didn't have a actual tarp down here. I do in the vehicle. I always keep a tarp in there, garbage bags, stuff like that. But a tarp or a container for my number 3. It's just such a hard choice for me. I don't know what to do. We did recently go camping, and I got this. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it. They were cheap too. They were like, I don't know, it's under 20 bucks, whatever it was, 16 something, I don't know, something like that. But it came with like all sorts of extra rope and all this stuff. But that's besides the point. My top 3 items would have to go knife first, because I know I could. It would be miserable, but I know I could get some sort of fire. I could build a shelter. I could whatever, and that makes me and make weapons, help me with making trap stuff. And that's kind of what, because I said, like I just said, make a shelter, is kind of what would lead me away from the tarp, so I'd have something like this to boil and do everything with. Number 2 is going to be the fire for me, personally. We may end up going with the Homestead Survivalist at some point here and doing like a 3-piece camp out. Something is, we've been talking about it, we just haven't done it yet, and just schedules are insane between everybody. So, and I don't know what I would take. I don't know what I would take, and I don't know if we should tell each other what each one's gonna take so we don't have the redundancy, or if we should. I know he'll probably take his big machete thing for shelter and be like, why'd you bring a tarp? That's stupid. Right? Okay, so let me know what you think. I will try to leave a link to some of this in the description in case you want an alpha dog, and that's that blade tech. Ooh, I had to take this off my battle belt, bring it out so I could show you guys again that that's what I would take. Ferrocerium rod. And in some ways I think I'd take this for number 3. It's because, like I said, I could build a shelter with that. This is just a really comfortable dry shelter. If there was 4 items, that's too much to think about. Anyways, comment down below which one you would take for a 3rd item, and thanks for watching. First time here, don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up on the video, and I'll see you again soon. Have a good day.